This historical drama from director Morten Tyldum became the highest-grossing independent film of the year when it scored more than 11 times its $14 million budget. Released in the UK on November 14, 2014, the PG-13 rated story follows the true story of mathematician and cryptanalyst Alan Turing, who tries to crack the German Enigma code during World War II. The 114-minute narrative bounces between parallel timelines, one with Turing as a schoolboy and the other which sees him attempting to solve the most daunting of math problems. The impeccable art direction and style, which meticulously recreates these dual periods, scored the Imitation Game one of its 8 Oscar nominations. Impressively, even Turing's room-sized computer is on full display. Hard to believe they make wristwatches now with more computing power. Benedict Cumberbatch portrays the awkward smartass who is widely considered to be the father of artificial intelligence and computer science. The story of this man's short and complicated life is extremely fascinating, especially to Americans like myself who may not be familiar with his accomplishments, many of which remain classified secrets for decades. Turing may only be interested in the challenge of decrypting codes, but it's the unlikely obstacles and friends he meets along the way that give this picture so much depth and interest. Cumberbatch's Oscar nomination is equaled by his female counterpart, Keira Knightley. When Benedict is feeling defeated, she echoes his earlier advice back to him by reminding, "Sometimes it is the people who no one imagines anything of, who do the things no one can imagine." This theme is repeated throughout the picture with great results, driving home the importance of individuality and self-worth.
You got him to like you?
Yes.
Why?
Because I'm a woman in a man's job and I don't have the luxury of being an arse. Alan, it doesn't matter how smart you are. Enigma is always smarter. If you really want to solve your puzzle, then you're going to need all the help you can get. And they are not going to help you if they do not like you.
With many Oscar-recognized roles, there comes a point in the performance that you can single out as the zenith of an actor's ability, and a defensive monologue delivered late by Knightley is such a scene. The beautiful Brit transcends the dialogue in a powerful way here. The adapted screenplay also offers us brief glimpses of the actual war itself, to ensure we don't forget what's really at stake here. Developing just below the surface throughout, the issue of Turing's homosexuality takes center stage late in the picture, as the movie pivots from a dramatic biopic to a painful reminder of England's homophobic past. While undeniably important, especially given today's changing landscape regarding LGBT culture, this shift in story feels a bit jarring. Up until the 90-minute mark, the primary focus was on code-breaking and defeating the Nazis. Slow pushes and steady close-ups fill the wide-angle frame, while Alexander Desplat's piano-laden score provides an airy backdrop to the more tense moments. Although the slower-paced story may not be the type of picture you ever rewatch, The Imitation Game is a thoughtful and personal account of an inspirational hero. And here's what you had to say about it in the YouTube comments. Despite complaints about the slower, formulaic narrative, you love the performances and tragic story, rating this an 8. I was definitely moved by the scope and importance of this picture, which made me completely respect and admire a man I knew little of before watching. I thought it was awesome.